Hey guys, as you can tell from the title, I want to be Farrah Fawcett. Probably need more jewelry for that. I'm also wearing like probably the most 70s looking shirt I own. Nice look. Is that a bald spot? Obviously the 70s was super known for disco, and that introduced like really bright, funky makeup. I'm gonna go the more like natural style. I'm gonna start with some concealer. This is the e.l.f. What is it? Doesn't say. It's like e.l.f. HD something. It's like one of the older like original products. This like old one is so good. This is the shade Fair, which is like a little bit too dark. What else is new? I just like to apply like a little bit of Maybelline Fit Me in shade 5 just to like brighten that up and use my fingers. I'm just gonna be using my Pixi H2O skin tint, just like very light, like natural skin like coverage. And this is actually like a pretty decent shade match for me, so I'm actually going to be mixing in a darker color because I just find like, especially with like the more natural makeup looks in the 70s, like their skin was just like always very tan. It was probably like a little bit before they realized tanning was so bad for them. While I wait for that foundation to set, I'm just gonna do a little bit of brows. I feel like brows like weren't really a big deal back then, so I'm basically just going to fill in very, very gently. And while I'm at it, I'm going to give myself some freckles because I don't know, there's something about freckles, probably all the sun damage that was happening in the 70s. But it just reminds me of that era. Eyeshadow, I'm just putting like a lighter white, basically off-white shadow all across my lid. And then I'm gonna go in kind of lightly with like a peachy brown shade. Just in the crease. I'm gonna go a little bit under the eye as well. I also feel like eyeliner was a thing, and I often see photos of Farrah with like very, very barely there eyeliner, just kind of on the very outsides of the eye. Okay, up next is bronzer, and I'm using this like random CoverGirl bronzer that, I mean, let's be real, they probably had in the 70s. And this is in the shade Copper Radiance. And I'm using it on like a super fluffy brush. Wow, this brush to pan size ratio. But this is just like so bronzy and so glowy. And I kind of feel like they put bronzer everywhere. I feel like the key to this look is using something that's like pure bronze, not like natural bronze or like orangey or like, you know, the kind of bronzers that I think a lot of people use today. Like this is like straight up metallic bronze. Let's see, anything with like a copper undertone I think would be good. I'm going to apply a very small amount of blush because I don't think blush was like a super big deal until the 80s maybe, I don't know. This is the Buxom Wonderlust blush in Seychelles. And I'm just gonna go just on like the front of the cheeks. This is super, super glowy. I'm using my CoverGirl, what is it called? Clump Crusher. And I'm actually using a brownish, I think it's like a black brown. Okay, so I think for lips, everything was kept like very kind of warm and peachy. I'm just gonna like prep that by doing a little Raw Beauty Christie trick, which is using Wet n Wild Mochalicious lipstick. Just kind of on the center, kind of like the inside of the lip. This will minimize the butthole lips. Then I'm gonna blend on top of that the MAC Retro Matte Lipstick in the shade Runway Hit. Then on top of that, I'm gonna do a little Too Faced lip injection gloss in the shade Milkshake because I feel like that kind of pale peach was like the jam. Okay, on to hair. First of all, I'm gonna take these front pieces and I'm gonna wanna curl them away from my face. So I'm taking like a pretty big curling iron and I'm gonna clamp the hair, pull it the opposite way across my face, but curling away. Ooh, yeah. This is probably a little more understated than the actual Farrah Fawcett hair, but that's okay. Okay, let's do a couple more front pieces, shall we? Okay, and I feel like it was like a thing to keep all your back straight and then just like flip your front pieces. Okay guys, I guess this is the end of the video. I am obsessed with this look. You can always subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I put out new ones every single week and I will see you in my next one. Bye.